Smothering the eastern half of the country, more than 130 million Americans are on alert for the widespread dangerous heat and suffocating humidity. This is a live look at Jacksonville, Florida, where it's currently 96 degrees, but it feels like 106. Very, very important that people stay hydrated. Let's get right to the forecast with meteorologist Jeff Vanson with more on this heat wave that's underway. What are people really feeling at this hour, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly what you just said. A lot warmer than what the actual temperature is. You go from Jacksonville to the other side of Florida right now, the Gulf Coast. Tampa just hit 99 degrees. That may not sound like a big deal, but it is, because guess what, guys? They have never hit 100 degrees. They've only hit 99 a couple of times in history. And again, we're talking about the combination of the actual air temperature plus the humidity and what it's actually feeling like again right now. Triple digits. You have to go well north in western Florida to see the end of these heat alerts. In fact, you almost have to go up to the Canadian border. Minnesota right now, the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, 101 is what it feels like this afternoon, 103 in Sioux Falls. And they are not, typically feeling the same type of heat that you would feel in Florida this time of year. So that's why we have different criteria for the different heat alerts, be it a heat advisory or an extreme heat warning. But everybody's really feeling that swelter at this hour and going to continue to do so for the next several days. We've got that heat dome sitting down here right along the Gulf, pumping in that heat and humidity. Again, it's not just the heat, it's the humidity. Let's talk about it for a second here, folks. We're seeing some tropical-like dew points here. An 80-degree dew point in Kansas City. That is so uncomfortable. And you can see how muggy it gets all the way up again to Minnesota. So this surge of moist tropical air going thousands of miles inland and continuing again for the next couple of days. Look at New York. Now, it's not super hot in the Big Apple today, but a 73-degree dew point means it's very uncomfortable out there. One thing you may have noticed on that graphic, very dry air out over the Rockies, and for that reason, we actually have a red flag warning for northwestern portions of Colorado, southern Wyoming, all the way down into southern Utah, and even a couple of places in northern California and southern Oregon. And that is because, again, the humidity as low as 10%. We are seeing some gusty winds occasionally. And also even the chance for a couple of lightning strikes, and that could ignite what is a very dry ground already. Speaking of lightning, we do have a severe weather threat for the upper Midwest parts of Minnesota, right around the Twin Cities. That's where we're kind of zeroing in this afternoon for the greatest risk of damaging winds and even a couple of spin-up tornadoes. We end in the Northeast, and we did have that wildfire smoke event yesterday. It is thinned out a little bit as we headed into today. Still some air quality alerts out for Maine and the Hudson Valley in New York, but things are improving as some rain is coming through today. But guess what? That takes us from one health risk to another health risk. We now have that same staggering heat that the South has been dealing with. That's going to be surging northward and eastward as we head into the start of the work week. We've got heat advisories, a heat index of 95 to 100 possible from the Big Apple all the way up 95 into the Boston area. And that continues as we head into Tuesday as well. Could even feel a little bit worse by the midweek before some relief later on. Ike.
All right, thanks a lot for that, Jeff.